Alright, I said in the last video, it would have been my last one, but I can make a part for the new possible Crossout market back. Oh, anyways, yeah, I said last time it was gonna be last video. Well, I lied. Yeah, I, I'm gonna keep making videos on this guy until this guy is banned. Because bear, get down, bear, get down, bear. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I decided to make a voiceover video this time because it's there to get the full picture when all you're doing is reading text. So basically, what's been happening is that I've been bumping heads with this guy named Bo Aaron when I'm doing my market flipping, and I've been market flipping for a long time. First kind of dabbled it back in 2018, and then I took about 2 years off and I started playing the game again in May 2022 last year. So I've been hardcore market flipping since I took my 2 year hiatus from Crossout since May last year. So that's well over a year and a few months, and this is basically what I've been at, right? I pick an item with a positive ROI. Here, I'll give you an example now. Say, right. Look at the caber now. Yeah, say something like the Savior, that's 10.54%. So basically what I do, I'll put in a 602.53. And when someone sells me that item, I'll sell it for the next highest price. So I go like 7,399 after someone sells it to me. So yeah, that's basically what I've been at for better part of a year. It runs into a scatter flavor, but there's not many people doing what I'm doing there in Crossout. So this is what I've been at for a bit better part of a year. I mean, you look at my patches. This is what I managed to get. I got like 156, about 157 by epic patches. You times that by 15 is what calculator 15 times 156. There's like 2,340 epics. Yeah. I'm not hardcore into it. Usually like 2-3 hours a day. And I'm not updating my offers like every 30 seconds. I'll update my offers, play a match or two, update them again. I do that a few hours a day, to keep your sanity. You can't do it all day long every day because you lose your mind. You end up fall off from right. Because, it's that straining. It's very physically draining, right? Being at this, there's a lot of clicks with the mouse going at this stuff, right? I have like 3 or 4 pages of this stuff open, and it's not like all the items, right? Like I even, I balance it out with some stuff that you don't get bid on very much. Like for instance, paints here, like people don't outbid you very often on paints and decor, right? The Gleam of the North here, I put in half here now, right? And I could go hours without being outbid. So what is it? 1526.114. Right? I filled in so the odds of me selling this is low, but when you get it, you can flip it for quite a bit. So, and then there's items that you're constantly being outbid on, right? But it moves faster. Like for instance, like everything's sorted by popularity here, right? So like all these items is more likely to be outbid on. So it is 4%. I usually don't go lower than 5. You know, doesn't have worth your time, right? I suppose I can if you're a friggin' market bot with software doing the work for you. I suppose it's worth your time. But when you're doing it manually, it's not. It's just hard. It's hard on the mind doing this stuff. But the coin is worth it. So but I'll try. I'll try to pick something with a decent ROI, at least 5%, and something that's worth a decent amount. And there's not a whole lot there that's profitable there tonight. But let's see here. Let's save your cab. Now I bet you any money there's a 602.55 bid on it right now. And it's the least popular cab. So this don't get it, and right now this is, I'll show you Crossout Steam charts. Yeah. This is dead hours right now. Like when you're putting in bids on these items, you shouldn't be getting outbid that very often. Not very often. Like I've been at this for over a year, and it's like at this time of night, it's not very often that you get outbid. And when you do, it's usually on like one or two of the same items, and it's. But like I could have pages of stuff open and never get outbid until the past month when I came across this new flavor. And when I first came across them, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was like on a week of steroids or something. I said maybe the drugs will wear off eventually, but it haven't. He's still on there, flipping, nonstop. Which is not possible. Like, this is someone using some kind of market script, some kind of script that he wrote, and he's using it to flip items. Non-stop, 24/7, right around the clock. Like, like when I checked the stats back in July, this is July. This is what he had. He had 69 epic belly patches. This is August the first now, and he's up to. So he's up to what is it? 232, man. That is not possible, man. Like I've been at this for years, and what have I got? I got nowhere near that, man. I got 156 epic boy patches, and that's just the epics, man. He's on specials and he's on legendaries, just non-stop, 24/7 around the clock, and he updates his offers at least like once a minute. That is not possible. Look what I tell you, the 55 after, and he always outbids by .02 coin. That's how I always knows his aim, because he don't bid by like 602.54. No, he'll go 2 up above that. He'll go 602.55. And sometimes you got an offer right in behind that. So, like you have a 602.54, and then you'll put one above that and go 602.55, and say I had to bid that 602.56. Or what? Right? So, but it looks like you got offer for 2 saviors. I bet you any money, there's a possibility you'll keep one of those 602.55s there and take one of them up and go to 602.58. Yeah! What? What? Hold on, I'll be back. Alright, yeah. Let's say a line and take. What did I tell you? He kept this .55 after there, and he went up by .02. That means he got an individual page open for each individual item. Now, if that is not someone using software, it must be like some kind of alien or something. I don't know. Because no one, like, who in their right mind would have 40 pages open just going click, 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 click like that? Right? So you get his .55 after there. I'll go up to .59. And look at this. That .55 is going to change up to .61. Yeah! God. And guys, you won't do nothing about it. Or tears them, whatever. Right? Oh, .61. And the .58 stayed there, look. Unreal, man. Unreal. Oh. And it's just like that on every single epic. Like he avoids the decor. I say the Gleam of the North is not as bad. Right? Gleam of the North, even though it's huge ROI, but this guy just picks the stuff that moves a lot, right? Like decor don't move as fast. So I suppose he stays away from it. But all these common epics, right? He's just on every single one. Anything with a positive ROI. Like there, all these, he's on all that. He's on the hardware and he's on the wheels. Every single one of them. And he's at that 24/7, man. Oh, the 6-1 stayed. And then he moved up the next after. Oh, look how fast he's just updating. And it's like this 24/7 around the clock. Like the dude don't like off, man. I'm here trying to sell a dust cabin there. He's on that too, man. And he does the same thing with the cells. I think my aspects are good. Alright, thank God. He's on the tank track too, man. I'm here trying to sell this, man. I freaking give up, man. Like, who does that, man? Like, this is what he flipped in the past 30 days. He's been averaging 81.7 epics, 7.8 legendaries, 22.6 specials every single day. That's what I averaged it out to. So I say this guy is making at least 4,000 coin every single day with this market script that runs 24/7 round the clock, and terrorism will not do nothing about it. I send him lots of evidence, proof, emails, with everything, I mean, there's no way this is a human doing this. You don't sleep. Going clickety click with the mouse all day. Oh, I'm out bed again. And the savior, look, 6-7. Look, phew. There's it, terrorism. Do something about this guy, for the love of God, man. I'm telling you, man. He's just sitting in the lobby and not even playing no games. With this market script running 24/7 around the clock. So, guys, and please do something. Thank you.